Okay, so hello everyone, it's GRWM here, and I figured today we could do some affordable makeup. So I have, we're going to use Essence and e.l.f. products. They've come out with a lot of new products recently. So I got this Essence palette from CVS, as you can see, the lovely sticker that they love to put on. And I got this e.l.f. palette from e.l.f.'s website when they had the 70% off sale, along with the, where is it? I got that new Bella collection, so I got the little bag with all the stuff in it. We're going to use some of that. And I got the new Essence bronzer. There's only one other brand other than Essence and e.l.f. in here, and that's the Cream Shop. And I saw Casey Holmes with this powder, and I want to do a Casey Holmes Made Me Buy video, because I swear, when Casey tries a foundation or like a concealer and says it's bomb, it's like I just have to buy it. So it's like I could just do a video on that talking about how, you know, she made me buy all this stuff. So I'm thinking about doing that. And then one on Mel Thompson and what she made me buy too, because she makes me buy a lot of luxury, expensive stuff. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But let's get started on what we're doing right now. As you can see, we're at grandma's house. That's why lighting is different. I got off work last night at like 2:30 and it's like 9:30 now. So I'm shocked I'm even like up right now. But yeah, this is the water palette from Essence. I've never actually tried it in there. I haven't tried in their eyeshadows in a really long time, so I'm hoping this is better than the one I did try. But y'all know, of course, it was a blue one. I had to have the blue one. And then I got this hot jalapeno one from e.l.f. So I figured we combine these two palettes together and make an eye look. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, so don't expect me to tell you exactly which colors I'm using as I go, because there's not names on either one of them. So I'm going to just show you the color that I decide to do and kind of wing it from there. Let's see. Oh, and I heard about Sephora. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I feel so bad for the people that work there, because I'm like, what are these part-timers supposed to do now? Like, I know how business works to a certain degree, because as you all know, I have a degree in business administration. My minor was marketing. But yeah, I think it's messed up that they fired the part-timers. But what people aren't seeming to understand is why they're talking about they're not gonna shop at Sephora anymore. It's like they still have to pay them. They pay their unemployment. Like, what do you not understand about that? I don't know. I was just watching the Fancy Faces like live stream or whatever. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get brushes together to figure out how we're gonna do this eye look situation deal vibe. Yeah, I'm going to take the new Bella brush right here, and I'm trying to decide which color to start off with. I think we're going to go green to blue, so we're going to go with this green right here. Sorry, that's probably what you can see. We're going to go with this green right here and just start blending that into the front part of the eye and the crease or whatever. But yes, I'm like, they're going to get paid from Sephora. They're just not going to be able to like actually work for the company themselves. And I heard like they're full-timers. They're still, sorry, I should turn this way. But I have a huge mirror like over here so I can see like how this blending situation is. Oh, okay, this is going pretty nice. But I'm actually liking this quad. The other quads I tried, they were just like okay. But I compared the Dose of Colors one to the to one of these. It was the Truffle palette, I believe, and it was okay. I ended up putting that on my Mercari page though, so I have like a bundle of drugstore eyeshadows right now. If anyone's curious, you can go on my Mercari and hook that up. I have a Poshmark as well, but I always leave my Mercari down below because it's like I can give you a way better deal there than I can on Poshmark, since as we all know, Poshmark takes like 20%. And Mercari only takes 10, so it's like, plus I can like offer you free shipping there and things like that. So I just always prefer to tell you to use my Mercari instead of my Poshmark. But the crazy part is I have like way more followers on Poshmark than I do on Mercari. Like I have over 500,000 followers on Poshmark. But you know, yeah. Anyway, I just found it interesting. And it's like a lot of stores are doing that. So like I was with the Fancy Face on this as usual, totally. I'm like, so you're just going to stop buying from everyone? Because every company I'm sure has like gotten rid of part-time employees or seasonal employees or like on-call employees. Because it's like at the end of the day, you were on call as it is. So it's like they were just randomly calling you when they needed extra work. So clearly now they don't need extra work because they're trying to, you know, cut down. Okay, let's start doing the other side with that same green color. But yes, I'm like, of course they're not calling you now because, you know, there aren't even any stores open for you to be on call for. So those employees, I understand. Now, I do feel bad for part-time employees, but it's like, that's why, no offense, I never take part-time jobs when people offer me part-time work, or when I was doing, you know, sorry, I still do retail, but like, whenever I look for a job, I always look for full-time, because it's like part-timers, you know, they'll easily let you go and not feel bad about it. But it's like, if I'm full-time, I feel like I have a better chance of being able to stay. And the company I work for is actually really nice. They're giving like extra $100 every week if you're a full-time employee, and they give an extra $50 to the part-time employees. But I'm like, I wonder how long they're going to keep the part-time employees if, you know, But I work for a Fortune 500 company, so I feel like it's more likely that they will keep their part-timers as well as their full-time employees. But just about, I go to like 4 different places, and like just about every store I have gone to, someone's had the coronavirus and had an outbreak. And it was either before I got there or after I came to that particular store. So I'm just like, oh, thank God. Like, I keep being spared, and I appreciate it. Okay, so the lighting here kind of sucks. I'm sorry, but I forgot to bring my ring light, and then there's like no sunlight outside. So I'm just like, well, we might as well just go ahead and film, because I'm not going to stay here all day and try to film here, because I still need to film stuff at home. Okay, so that's what the inner part is looking like. I meant to put on my primer ahead of time. I like to do that. So we're using the Puff Puff primer. If you just saw my disappointed videos, you saw that it's disappointing. But I'm trying to do new concepts for my channel. So this is going to be like one of those second chance Saturday things. So we're going to give it a second chance, and hopefully it impresses me more this time than it did the last time. Even though I have a feeling it's not, but you know, I'm trying to be optimistic about it. So I just took one pump, and we're going to do that. And then I was thinking about doing like single shadow Sunday, or maybe single shadow Saturday and second chance Sunday. I might move them around depending on, like, you know, what I feel like doing that day. But it'll most likely be second chance Saturday, because that's usually when I like do the grocery shopping for the week. And then we can test out the product in the elements, because at least I have to go outside to, you know, do that. The single shadows, it doesn't matter if I go outside or not, at least in my personal opinion. So that's why I'm like, you know, it doesn't matter about that. So I hope your weeks have been going well. I had to go to work last night, so I'm, like I said, I'm up now. I'm shocked I'm up, because I'm telling you, I don't even know. Next, what am I gonna do? So for out of view, I'm use this e.l.f. detail crease brush. If you all remember, I compared this to the new Sigma diffuse detail crease brush, and I'm going to take this blue right here and put that on the outer part of the eye. So I wanted to do e.l.f. and Essence, because I felt like both of them were drugstore accessible. Now this green palette is not drugstore accessible unless they have it at Target. I know they didn't have it at CVS. They only have the what is it, rose water, truffle, and I think it's called cream and sugar at CVS. So oh, okay, these are actually performing pretty decently so far. So far they're good. Okay, I didn't know how they were going to perform, because like I said, last Essence palette I tried, I thought it was absolutely terrible. But I let my base dry down for a little bit, and then I have like 2 bases on. So I have like the Crease eyeshadow primer on. Sorry, let me come into the camera. I have the Crease eyeshadow primer on, and then I have the Wet n Wild Halloween one they had. They had an all white one. I have that one on top of this. So yeah, okay, Essence, I see you trying to make better shadow formulas, because I'm telling y'all, the last one I tried, it was awful. And I didn't never really like e.l.f.'s eyeshadow formula either. Like, I could tolerate it, but it was like I had to like, I felt like I had to work too hard basically to get the look the way I wanted for like the price they were charging. I was like, I mean, the price they were charging was like fair for what you were getting, but it was like, I'm not a person who likes to work a lot to get an eyeshadow look. Call me lazy, call me whatever, but like, I just be like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Especially since, you know, I'm a luxury makeup girl anyway, and the fact that obviously luxury makeup is going to work better than drugstore. But I'm trying to get more into drugstore, especially because of the economy and the times it is, because everybody's not going to be able to afford to get, like, super expensive bougie stuff. Oh, I'm kind of feeling this eye. Look at the vibe. It's a vibe. Okay. I'm trying to decide, should we cut the crease in the middle, or should I just try to put a shimmer in the middle? And I'm trying to decide what shimmer to put in the middle. I'm thinking maybe we should go for this gold one right here. What are y'all thinking? I'm kind of feeling that vibe. I feel like it's a vibe. And then I'm thinking maybe we could put like this one in the inner corner. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll get into some face situation deal vibes. But yeah, so I'm gonna just take this. So I'm gonna put those brushes back. I got more eye looks to do though, but I think I'm gonna do them at home just because I don't want to have to try to wash a whole bunch of brushes here. Because my grandmother's water bill is astronomical, even though no one's really here most of the time. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, we're just gonna take this and put it in there, and then if I need to cut the crease on the other side in order to get better pigmentation, then I will. But I'm trying not to do that because I'm just feeling in a lazy mood, since, you know, I've only had, I think, 7 hours of sleep, Because I went to bed at like 4, so I've only had, what is that, like 5 hours of sleep? Oh, okay. Okay, Gold, I see you. I see you. Found out drugstore makeup is trying to actually impress me today. Okay. Oh, okay. I get the point. Yes, okay. So this is the quad I like the best so far. I mean, the other quads were okay, but in all fairness, I didn't let the eyeshadow primer dry, so maybe I should have, and then I would like it better. What are y'all thinking? It's kind of a vibe. It just might be a vibe. Okay, yeah. So I actually like both these little palettes. Okay. So if you're in Illinois, then you know there's extended our lockdown date to April the 30th. So I tried to text my beautician because she had made me an appointment for I think the 7th. So I was gonna make the joke like haha. So I guess, you know, like that's dead. But I texted her and like it didn't go through. So at first I know the store I was at, like the reception in there is terrible. So I just assumed, you know, it was the reception in the store. But then I texted her when I got home and it still didn't work. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, you know, people are out here going through it. So now we're going to take, like I said, this color right here. Now, I don't know what I'm going to put it in the inner corner with because I don't think I have any brushes small enough for that. And the one I used last week, you know what? We'll just go ahead and use this one right here real quick. Nope. Hopefully it doesn't put too much inner corner situation going on. And then that way I used like 2 colors from each palette. Now, I'm not going to put any lower lash line on here. Y'all know the drill. Okay, so the inner corner is not like popping now. I need to put some more. Or maybe because it's brushes and it's concentrated, it's not getting up in it like I wanted to. Plus, I'm going to have to come back and probably do this again because, yeah, see, it's okay. It's popping now. At first, I was just like, oh, like we were doing good. Like I was rooting for you. Oh, rooting for you. And like it was just killing me. But yeah, okay, y'all. So these are the eyes. Go ahead and blend this situation out here a little bit. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. I tried to use ones you could only find at the drugstore, but this was just the one I felt like would be the fluffiest to give the most blending going on. And then blend it on the eye a little bit too so we can kind of blend the shimmer in with the matte. Switch it on the other side and do it there too. I'm trying to get some look at me, I think I'm sexy Instagram photos for you all. In my car. On my way home. And hopefully the sun will be out by the time I like do all that or whatever. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm definitely actually feeling this eye, so. Okay, Essence and e.l.f. So far, so good, but we still got to get through the rest of the face. So, I don't have a e.l.f. foundation. I don't own any e.l.f. foundations. I own some of their concealers, so we're going to use e.l.f. and Crease concealers, and then, what else? I got their setting spray. I got an e.l.f. under eye primer and some other stuff. So, matter of fact, let me put my under eye primer on before we start the, what is it? Do I have a brush for that? The problem is I took all my brushes, like, to my house because, like, I hadn't been here forever. So, I was like, there's no point in leaving them here. It's like, now I need brushes and I don't have them. So, I guess we're not going to use this e.l.f. under eye primer today. This is what I normally use. You all know that, though. But, I don't have a brush to use it with. So, we're just going to skip it today. And I have used this drugstore foundation a while ago in a video. You all saw it. It's actually one of my more popular videos, which I'm shocked about because it's like I don't really do drugstore, but okay. So I'm gonna use this Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. Of course, my color is Coconut 125. I usually spot conceal, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. Let me see. No, we'll just skip that today. So I'm just going to go in with the foundation. I'm going to start off with one pump. And with my new Bella foundation brush from e.l.f. I will use that today. So I'm going to use this little foundation brush here. But dot it all over the skin and then worry about that. So right there. And I loved this foundation when I first tried it. But as y'all know, I have tried a whole bunch of stuff. So this is actually just my like second time using it, as sad as that is. Don't judge me too hard. But y'all know I don't work a job where I can wear makeup. Because, you know, there's no point of wearing makeup where I work, considering what I do. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to go in with another coat, especially since my spot concealer today. But I figured I'd start off with the one and then, you know, work from there. So I heard Jackie raving about this brush set. She was like, she liked the blush brush, and I think she uses the powder brush as a bronzer brush or something like that. I forgot, but she was saying it was pretty nice, and I caught it on the like 70% off sale. So I was like, I'll go ahead and try it because I didn't even know who Nubella is. I still don't know who Nubella is. Or am I saying it right? It's written Nubella. I'm not even sure. Oh, y'all, I should have caught that fallout underneath my eyes first, because now, like, my under eyes is going to look all type of crazy. But it's too late now. It's too late. It's too late. We've already started. It's too late. And I put a bandana on my edges because I don't want foundation in them. Plus, I have not done my hair this morning because I was like, you know, what's the point? Take the sponge and... So, oh, I forgot to tell you all. So, my boyfriend ended up getting the coronavirus. And he's had about 3 weeks now, but his is finally starting to clear up, and he's finally like feeling, you know, better and all that. So I'm happy about that. But I was concerned about my cousin. He just got it about 4 or 5 days ago. So now I have another person I have to worry about coming through from the coronavirus. So I'm just like, oh, yeah, I don't know. Let me check the coverage on this foundation. It's actually looking pretty decent, but I can still see like the dark spots over here and over here. So I'm gonna just mainly probably focus the next pump on my cheeks. And that was a what sponge is that? The Beauty Bakery one. They had them 50% off during 21 Days of Beauty. Today is actually the last day of 21 Days of Beauty when you're seeing this, so it's April the 4th. I need to buy my Peach and Lily what is that stuff? Glass serum. So I need to buy that real quick. I think I'm going to try with the sponge this time and see if I like it better that way. And I'm hoping once I add like my powders and stuff. But the only thing is I'm using a, well, I guess I have to use a foundation powder now since I didn't spot conceal. So maybe I just should have. Because I don't have an e.l.f. foundation powder. As far as I know, they don't make a foundation powder for my skin tone. I don't know because I don't really go to e.l.f. for complexion. For the longest time, they had horrible complexion products when it came to people my skin tone. So that's just something I don't ever check for them other than a concealer. Like, I mean, since concealers are lighter than your actual skin tone, I'll check for them for that. But otherwise, I didn't really check for them for foundation and powder and stuff like that. So I tried that new Halo setting powder too, and y'all know that did not work and made my skin darker than it was supposed to be. It's actually over there in the corner. I brought it here because I was like, yeah, no, this is not a vibe. But I'm thinking maybe we should try it again because this is second chance Saturday. So I might go ahead and put it on, but I'm going to use the Cream Shop one to put underneath my eyes. And I'm kind of terrified about that, so we'll see how that goes. But I have like all these different concealers. So this is Crease Camo Matte Concealer, and then I have the e.l.f. Flawless Concealers, and then I have the hydrating ones. So maybe we'll just stick to the hydrating ones for second chance Saturday and not worry about the powder, because it's like I want to take selfies with this eye look and I want it to be like bomb, and I know that foundation makes my face darker than it's supposed to be, so it's like I don't want to encourage that type of behavior. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the color Deep Chestnut underneath the eyes like I normally would. And then I'll probably mix Deep Olive with the hydrating in. And then this will be like the lightest one I put on the top when you do like the inner corner trick that Jackie Ina does. So I'm going to start off that way. So we're going to put Deep Chestnut in the underneath the eye to start off with. And then I will worry about highlighting the face next. But so far I am liking the eyeshadow, and this is my second time using this concealer. I used this concealer last Saturday in a full face of Nothing New, and that was the last time I saw my cousin and went out with him before, you know, he was sick, like I said. So we're just going to use Deep Olive to highlight the face, because if you all remember correctly, I didn't like this underneath the eyes. So I figured we'll just put this Deep Olive underneath the eyes and the Flawless Concealer and just highlight the face with these hydrating ones, because I do not like this underneath the eye. Even though I secretly want to still put underneath the eye and try it like one more time for second chance Saturday, but it's like I just felt like the coverage wasn't there But I told y'all if I mix it with something else, I might like it better. So let me just, and the spots in between here where I didn't, you know, use that other color. We're just going to slide it in there real quick. Shh, don't tell anybody. While I'm over here looking crazy with all this concealer on my face. I don't know, but y'all, I just can't stop straining my eyes. I'm like, yes, to this eye look. Yes, yes, yes. I really took it on this one with this Essence palette. I am truly impressed. I might actually get the warm tone when I was looking at now. Because I was looking at, I think it was called Fire. I was looking at that one as well. But I was like, since, you know, I don't know how they perform, I didn't want to go ahead and buy it. But I got a 40% off coupon to CVS right now, so I might just go ahead and buy that unless it's something else we truly need. Because I'll ask my mom, like, do we really need anything prior to me just buying, you know, like this unnecessary makeup? Not that it's not necessary. I mean, it's content for my channel, but still, you know what I mean. Like, it's not something I really need. So I'd rather buy stuff that we actually need as opposed to me just buying stuff like that. Because I've been like the one that goes shopping and pays for all the stuff since I'm the one who's still working. Not that my mom doesn't have it. It's just like, you know, I don't ask her to take me back because I'm like, you know, she's my mom. I'm just like, I'll just go out and get it, mom, whatever it is. Because we already know my mom is a senior citizen, so obviously she's not supposed to be out. And then my son, obviously he's not supposed to be out because they said senior citizens and children originally were the targeted group, but now it's just like targeting everyone. I'd rather them just stay in the house unless they actually have to go out. My mom would like go to Aldi's, but it's like down the street from my house, so it's not like she's overextending herself and going like super far to get groceries and stuff. I know people saying you should go to local stores and all that, but it's like, I'd rather, you know, for her safety, for her to just, you know, not do that. So now I'm going to take the Flawless Concealer in Deep Olive. This is the other e.l.f. one in the lighter color that I normally use after I've highlighted the face the first time. And then I'm going to put this on and let it sit for a little while. And then we will do the Essence one last. So and I actually have really been liking a lot of the stuff that e.l.f.'s been coming out recently. I was talking to someone about it on Instagram when I had posted the video about the Dose of Colors Pretty Cool palette versus the e.l.f. $4 palette. Now, I will say the e.l.f. one faded throughout the day, whereas the Dose of Colors one didn't. So I appreciated that more about the what is it, the Dose of Colors one. But I mean, like, for the price point they're charging versus e.l.f. like it should, I figured maybe if I had used a better like primer, then maybe it would have worked better. Because I just used, I mean, I used a pretty good primer though. I used, what is it called, the crap, what primer did I use that day? Oh yeah, I used Primer Potion in Eden by what's that brand, Urban Decay. So it wasn't like I used some cheap primer or something. So I'm like, it's $4. I mean, for that price, I don't expect it to last that long. And it was like a really light color too, so it wasn't a color I would normally put on my lid anyway. It was just, since the Dose of Color ones is all matte, I had to like use that particular color. Otherwise, in the real world, I wouldn't have used that color and it'd have been fine. But, you know, I was just using what I had to do what I needed to do at the time. So I'm like, you know, it'll work. I bought quite a bit of things. Like, I had to the point where I was thinking about doing like a luxury makeup haul for you all. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'm gonna film it, and then if y'all don't want to see it because you feel like I'm just, you know, being an asshole hoarding all these, I mean, showing you all this expensive ass stuff that we probably shouldn't be trying to buy right now, then, you know, it's fine. I don't have to put it up. It's just, you know, I have bought the stuff and you're gonna see reviews on it, so I figured we could haul it first, and then I could find out what, you know, you want your priority to be. But it's like, you need to remember this is a luxury channel for the most part. Like, if you haven't noticed, I only, for the most part, review high-end things. I do try to do drugstore things that interest me, since I don't really get too much feedback ever. I just kind of just do whatever the hell I feel like. And then, you know, if you all like it, then I'm like, oh, okay, I know for next time that, you know, whatever. I kind of just have to grow and learn at random since nobody ever really participates. I mean, I'm fine with it because it works for me, because it means I get to truly, like, create content that I want to create. And then, you know, I find out later on if it's something you were interested in or not. And then it helps me for future reference. But, you know, now I'm picking this color. Oh, crap, I didn't tell you what colors these are. Sorry, I probably should have done that. Now, this one does have a weird perfumey smell to it. I don't know what that's about, but The color is, this is Golden Toffee. And what was the other one? I had another one. What's the other color? Hold please. I have to find it. Oh, the other color I have is a darker shade. This one, it is dark caramel. And I believe this is the darkest one they have. And this ain't really that damn dark. So I don't know what's going on. But, I mean, they're only getting away with it because these are things you, like, highlight with. If these weren't concealers, if people didn't highlight with concealer, as far as I'm concerned, they'd still be screwed and their shade range would still be trash. But, you know, be that as it may, that's what I got to work with. So, you know, I'm going to just work with that. So, I got some Essence blushes. I guess Essence blush along with the e.l.f. blush. And it looks like I'm going to have to use the Essence one, even though I wanted to use the e.l.f. one because look at it. It's so pretty. It's one of their primer infused ones. It's called Always Lucky. The only thing I hate about buying their blushes online is they're just, you know, the shade looks like one thing and then you get in real life and you're like, what the hell is this? Like, what is this? And then I'm just like, oh, no, I don't want that. But, so, I don't know. I hate buying the blushes online, but they were taking forever to come to, where's that place? To Target. So, I had to deal with it there because they don't sell the Essence Primer Infused Blushes at CVS. I don't know why, they just don't. But let's go ahead and bring this concealer in the corner of my eye outline. I'm trying to tuck it right underneath here. Try to help with the fact I have not slept that I still have to go out and handle business. So. Have you all been buying from local businesses around your house? I mean, I went to this grocery store that's here in Chicago called Fair Play and bought some stuff, but like I usually just been going to Jewel's and like, you know, what is Aldi's. Those are the only two grocery stores I've really been going to because otherwise I've just kind of been in the house. So now we're going to take the Cream Shop Translucent Powder. I'm scared about how this is going to look underneath the eyes. I'm not really concerned about flashback too much because, you know, I don't really use the camera. Oh, Casey Holmes smelled this. Smells like birthday cake. So I'm about to open up. I'm about to find out if it smells like birthday cake or not. I mean, I figured she wouldn't lie about it, but, you know, some people's sense of smell is stronger than others. Okay, yeah, I smell it. This smells like birthday cake. As usual, I'm... trusting the Casey has not stirred me wrong. This is the Ultra Matte. What is it called again? Ultra Matte Natural Cake Face Sweet Cream Scented Setting Powder. Like I said, I'm nervous as hell to put this underneath my eyes because it does not like it's going to be friendly for my skin tone. But we're gonna start at the bottom and kind of work our way up, as opposed to just starting right underneath the eyes. So that way, if I don't like the way it looks, I'm not, you know, I don't have like hella powder just sitting underneath there. Okay, so it does have like a white twinge to it. At least from what I'm seeing in camera. It's not like super bad, but like, you know, it could be better. Like, definitely could be better. But this is what happens when you're my skin tone and use translucent powder. So, I knew what this was. It's like a toxic man I can't get away from. Like, I keep putting it on even though I know I should not. Leave me alone. He does love me. Let me stop. I'm sorry. It's too early in the morning for me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Lately I noticed my videos been longer, but that's because like I've been trying to do my whole face with you all as opposed to like doing, you know, like just bits and pieces. Especially since, you know, I figure the longer the video is, the more you'll be distracted from the fact that, you know, we can't go anywhere and do anything and summer's canceled. And they just haven't had the balls to tell us that summer's canceled yet. Because it's like, we all know summer's canceled, right? Okay, I'm glad everybody got it. Summer's canceled. Don't look to do anything this summer. Like nothing. Size, be like Brandy, be sitting up in your room. That's all you're gonna be doing, sis. Like, that's it. Nothing else will you do. Okay, so it actually doesn't look that bad on my forehead and stuff. I don't know why I feel like it looks so bad underneath the eyes. I guess because I'm used to, like, having a yellow brightening one underneath there. Oh, is anybody buying anything for Pat McGrath's sale? Because, like, I plan on buying some stuff, but because I need to get the concealer shade in the shade 20. I'm thinking about just buying the bundle and getting the extra powder. And maybe throw it in the giveaway or something in the color Deep because I already have mine. I'm just scared it's going to come broken just like it did when I ordered it from Sephora and I have to get it reshipped. But I'm praying Mother's isn't like that. But I heard it's been taking forever on her shipping recently. I didn't really have too bad of an issue, but I heard Kelsey Brianna J talking about how she's upset with the way it was going and all that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I think I'm going to take a Maybelline powder to set the rest of my face as far as foundation powder, so that way I can, you know, like even out this complexion situation. And I have you all sitting on top of the drawer that I keep all my makeup stored in my grandma's house. I only have one here. I like took another one back to my house to be able to put like my foundations and stuff in there, since I wasn't coming here that often. I figured I didn't need to leave a whole bunch of stuff here, which means I didn't need both the containers like I used to have. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take the Nubella powder brush and go into my Better Skin by Maybelline. This is the shade 95 Coconut. So they don't make this powder anymore, but this powder is absolutely amazing. And we're going to use it to set the rest of my face and try to bring some color back. Because, like I said, I just feel like I look really light all up in here where I just put that powder and I'm not feeling it. It's not a vibe. So, I'll go ahead and kind of dust this on my face in places. So, this has become like Maybelline, Crease, Elf, and Essence. And if you already know, Crease is the sister brand to Essence. They're just like the a little bit more higher end sister brand. And they're still like reasonably priced too. So, but I hear they're just reasonably priced because they're in I think they're like in Italy, if I remember correctly, or at least that's where their makeup is made. And since they're another foreign country that's close by, I'm assuming that's why it's easier for them to make products cheaper. Okay, yeah, see, I'm liking the way my face is looking now a little better. So y'all know me, I like to spray my face with some powder. I mean, with powder, with some setting spray before I go and start doing the rest of my face. We're going to take the e.l.f. Beauty Shield. Remember when I used to use this all the time? The Daily Defense Makeup Mist. So I figured we break it back out again. Especially since it's the only e.l.f. spray I have here. And just go ahead and press the powders in. Even though I didn't put like a whole bunch of powder on like I normally do. I was thinking about joining the bandwagon doing those soft glam looks, which y'all know me, like soft glam is not my aesthetic at all. So I feel like I would just do it wrong. But I feel like everyone has their own version of soft glam. So I was like, maybe I could just give you my version of soft glam, which would be like a smoky eye, of course. And then like, just like the Pat McGrath foundation, or maybe like the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, or some like form of light foundation that looks skin-like. Or maybe I do like the, a black owned brand version of it, which means I could use like the minted foundation stick, because they still didn't come out with my concealer minted. Do I have to come over there? I don't even know where y'all are, but I will find out and I will come over there. I've been asking y'all for concealer for like, I don't know how long, because they gave us the setting powder, which is amazing. They gave us this foundation stick, which is amazing. I'm like, I need some concealer minted. And I'm still over here talking about how I need this concealer. I hope it's in production or something while y'all coming up with these eyebrow products. I don't care about eyebrows. We see clearly, look at them, and I'm not even concerned. I want my goddamn concealer. Sorry about the random rant, but like when I think of natural makeup from black-owned brands, I think of like them, because their foundation looks so skin-like and nice, and we were talking about soft glam. So okay, so I have the Essence Matte Touch Blush in the shade Peach Me Up. I'll probably end up putting this on just because, like I said, that e.l.f. one I really wanted to use isn't going to go with this eye at all. I'm going to be looking crazy. But I figure if I use like a light hand with this one, it won't look as bad. I feel like I really need like a dark brownish peachy one. But these are the standard colors that Essence comes out with. And again, since they're a foreign brand, they don't necessarily cater to people my skin tone. So I have to use what we have from them. Or we could just skip it and just use their bronzer palette, and I think I might just end up doing that, because I'm like, I really don't want to use this color for this eye look. I feel like it's just gonna look weird, so we're gonna skip that and go ahead and just use their bronze palette. So I'm gonna use that same foundation brush. I'm gonna just turn to the side that doesn't have powder on. So this one side has powder. I'm gonna use this side that doesn't have as much powder, and go ahead and use this. So I saw Andrea Renee talking about this, and I had seen it on e.l.f.'s website, but I didn't think it was gonna be dark enough. And I mean, not e.l.f.'s website, Ulta's website. And then I saw her use it, and I think she said these two shades she mixed together and they worked. So I was like, okay, cool. So now I'm willing to try it out. Again, I found this at CVS, and I think I had a 32% off coupon that time, but I got 40% off one item right now. So I want to do a drugstore video where I take y'all to the drugstore and show you how I like coupon or whatever, because that's a big deal on when I get these drugstore things, that I get them for so cheap, because, you know, I'm one of those crazy couponing ladies. But I took each color and just dipped it in there, and now we're just going to go ahead and try to bronze my face. Oh, okay, it's actually, look at that. Okay, Essence, I see you listening to your customer base. Like, they did that with the highlighters too. Like, I premiered their highlighter palette a while ago, but it's like now I'm trying to figure out where it went, because it's like I don't see it in my house, and then I don't see it here. So I'm like, where the hell is it? But if I remember correctly, I think I left it at my boyfriend's house, and that's why I can't find it. Don't quote me though. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened to it. It's at his house. So yeah, so y'all is doing a great job of bronzing. Okay, it's a really nice formula too for the price, and this brush is really soft and nice. So I'm just feeling it. Since I have this headband on, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up here. Y'all know I don't normally bronze up here, but I'm like, since our edges are out and you know our hair is just here, and I didn't like wear a hat last night when I went to work for once, I feel like I need to just address this situation right here. So we're gonna do that real quick. I might put a little bit down the middle of the nose to just, you know, because yeah, let's do that. So I kind of want to put this against the e.l.f. one and see how they will compare as far as formula and wear throughout the day. Let me know if you all want to battle that, and then you can decide which one is best, especially since e.l.f. has like 70% off sale sometimes, and that palette is on sale sometimes. So we can do that if you want, and then you can see which one would be best. Essence has 50% sales off too. Like, I think on Black Friday they have 50% off of their website as well, so you might want to check that out. But I'm really feeling this bronzing palette. I like it a lot. But I usually like Essence's stuff. It's just e.l.f. is usually hit or miss for me with some things, but lately they've been like all hits. So I'm like, okay, I see you, e.l.f. trying to come through in the clutch. So the last thing we have to do besides lips is highlighter. So of course I'm going to use the Bella Noir highlighter in the shade, I don't know, some kind of glow. I'm not even going to try to, you know, like disrespect myself and say that wrong. So we're not going to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to, it has a sifter in it, so I'm just turn it over like this and do like I do with the Artist Couture, Le Bronze and Le Peach by Jackie. Whatever's in the cap is what we're going to take. So we're just going to take that little bit out of the cap and start trying to highlight the face. And I'm going to use this brush. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a highlighter brush. I don't know. I find it kind of big for a highlighter brush, but you know, again, it's to each his own type thing. So tap off the excess in the cap. As you can see, I don't have that much on there, but let's see how well she glows. Oh, okay. Look at that. Yeah. It gives you natural like glow from within type situation. But in all fairness, we saw I didn't put on a lot, so that's probably why. It's just a little glow from within. Do you all get stress acne too? I just want to know I'm not in this alone, because I feel like my face has lots of breakouts on it recently. But, you know, considering what we're all going through right now in life, I'm just wondering if anybody else is breaking out like I am, or if I'm just out here alone in these streets, like, you know, breaking out. So I need to put some more in the cap so I can get the cheekbones and those other places. Okay, I got a little more out this time, so maybe I'll get more highlighted effect. So let's, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was a lot, but hopefully it blends out nicely. Oh, it looks like crap. It looks like it's stuck in that one spot. So wherever you put it down, it looks like it just sticks, because it's just sticking right here on my cheek. So we're gonna have a highlighted ass spot on my face right there, and I'm just trying to buff it out right now. I'll probably go back in with the side of the powder brush that we use for powder and like fix that, because right now I feel like it's just a whole bunch of glow right up in here. Now I'm not trying to be like Jacqueline here with the glow on your cheek thing. Oh, I saw her brushes were like 60% off on Morphe's website. I was going to grab some more, but then I was like, no, we don't have to do that. I really do like her bronzer brush, though. I think it was really nice. But by the time I was going to go buy it, it had already sold out. So I was like, oh, well. Plus, they charge you like $6 for shipping unless you're paying like, buying like I think it's like $50 or $60 worth of stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that much for Morphe, because I'm not really like a Morphe stand or fan, if you will. I did like Jacqueline's brush set, though, and I wanted to try some of her new brushes. But I was like, I just got these new Bella brushes. So I was like, let's calm down on brushes. Plus, I have plenty of blushes at home. I want to get one just huge container to put all my like face brushes in, and then get like one huge container for all my eye brushes. But I don't feel like I have as many eye brushes as I do face brushes, believe it or not. Or maybe it's just because the handles on the face brushes are bigger. That's why I feel like I need a huge container for them to put all of them together. But oh, let me close this highlighter real quick. Let's put on some lips, and then our face will finally be finished. I'm so sorry, y'all, but this is like the normal amount of time it takes me to get ready. Like, as far as my face goes, as you can see, legit, it takes me like 45 minutes to like an hour to fully do my face. So you're just getting a true time real life experience right now. So I'm gonna take all those brushes home and wash. Oh, I'm thinking about putting this underneath the eyes to brighten up, because I can just take an eyeshadow brush and get under there real quick. So I'm gonna take this Sephora collection Pro Crease brush, and put that underneath the eye real quick. Just try to brighten it up because and of course we know I'm going to spray my face with powder after I get done putting this on, and then we'll go into the lip, which is Essence and e.l.f. again, of course, because that's what this video was really supposed to be about, but I had to add a couple of other things in from other brands. Although I could have just started with my base done, but I didn't know how these colors were going to work, and I'm glad I didn't, because as y'all saw, I had fallout underneath my eyes when I got done using the blue and green shades in the back. So okay, so far the colors aren't fading. I noticed with drugstore eyeshadows, like my colors will fade sooner, so that's why I was like checking to make sure they were still both intact. But yeah, they're still intact. You still see both colors clearly. So I have this Essence lipstick in, this e.l.f. lipstick in cream. This is one of their new, like, I think creamy satin ones. As you know, they don't really write the name exactly what is on their packaging, because, you know, they're trying to be cost effective, I'm assuming. Then I have this lip liner, and because, duh, I have used this, I think, off camera before or on camera. And then I have this lipstick in this lip gloss in Big Softy. So I'm probably just going to use the lipstick and the lip liner and skip on the gloss today, just because I feel like because of the way the eyes are working, I don't know if this nude will necessarily complement this that well. So I'll just save that for another time to put that away. So we're going to take Because Duh. Let me show you what the color looks like. So this is the color of the liner. It's a pretty nice color. And then I'm going to put the lipstick on, and then we will... Wait, no. I got to spray my face first before we do all that, because I don't know. I don't like to... spray my face with setting spray after I have my lipstick on and my mascara. I don't know. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? But let me go ahead and, sorry. So we're just gonna go ahead and spray real quick, and then one of my friends was telling me, like, when he was dating this girl who was like really big on makeup or whatever, he said it used to take her like 4 hours for outfit, makeup, and hair. And I'm like, I guess I can understand that, because it's like you want the makeup to be on point. It's gonna take you a while to pick out what outfit to wear depending on where you're going, and depending on how long your hair is and what you plan on styling it. If you gotta curl it, it might be like 30 minutes to an hour, and then you still gotta pick out an outfit, which is like another 30 minutes, and then you gotta, you know, like get the makeup on fleek, and it depends on what your makeup routine is in addition to skincare. That takes you a while. So I was like, I can understand it taking like 4 hours. I mean, it wouldn't take me 4 hours, but I'm not like a super high maintenance girl like some girls are. So, you know. But how long does it normally take you all to get ready? When I'm trying to be like super extra with makeup, it takes me like probably an hour and 45. So I'll put an extra hour worth of work into it, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. But otherwise, it usually takes me about this like 45 minutes. It's taking me on camera to get done. So this is like a realistic amount of time for me. If I hadn't been running my mouth so much, it probably would have took a little less time. But no, actually, probably not. Who would be kidding? No, it would probably took the same 45 minutes. I'm going to take this color Cream and go ahead and put it on. I hope it looks okay on my skin tone. If it doesn't, then we'll put the gloss over it. I don't know. I feel like for something named Cream, it's not that creamy. Because I feel like I had to warm it up quite a bit on my lips in order to get it to go across. Or maybe my lips are just super crusty. Who knows? Okay, yeah, no. This is like way too like super nude-ish light. It's not a vibe for me. So, looks like we are going to use both products today, because I need to tone this shit down here. This is not a vibe at all, no. Tone it down, hopefully. I'm going to take the gloss I just said, the Big Softy gloss, and put this on top of it, and hopefully it'll help tone it down so I won't look as crazy. And I like glossy lip anyway, so it's fine with me. And this does have an interesting smell to it. Okay, I don't feel like that really did anything, but you know. I might just change my lip later before I take the pictures, because I'm not feeling these lip color. It seems like it's going to be a color that I'm going to have to put like in the middle of a darker shade in order to like give me that pouty effect. But anyway, this is the finished face using e.l.f. and Essence. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one.